Hello and welcome back to SwiftOwl7 Gaming. I am SwiftOwl7 and we are back in City Skylines 2 for a vanilla Let's Play. It's been a little while. I've been sick the last couple of weekends. First I got some 5-day bug and then I got about a 24-hour flu. It ended up being a little bit more than that, but we are back. So we're hopping right on in. You'll be seeing this on Saturday the 3rd. I'm recording this on Friday the 2nd. I know I'm usually supposed to get a video out on Friday, and I just was not able to do that this morning. But here we go. So, we've been doing several things. We haven't really gotten our city center squared away yet in this city, though our college district has become a little bit more of a city center. We got lots of stuff going on. I'm just kind of looking around the map, checking out issues. Nothing major. We got a small commercial district right over in this area. Somebody needs an ambulance over here, but that's probably going to be taken care of soon. So these train tracks we didn't put in. Those were just already in here, if you remember. And we did add some, looks like some row houses down Swordfish Street, so we're just going to continue plugging along here. We added this little village last time. It's not really part of the major city, but I'm sure it will eventually grow into that. And that's one of the things I love about doing these Let's Plays, is watching the city transform over time. Oh man, we got a condemned building. Man, abandoned. Well, that's one of the problems with these high residential buildings, high density buildings, is the more you build, sometimes it takes people out of other places and relocates them. We got lots of parking in this area in the college commons, and it's being used fully, it looks like. Let's take a look at the fish district here. We got people complaining about high rent, so let's go into our taxes. We are making money here. And let's just go to our taxation. And I believe we had specified this before, but we're going to just drop everything down 1%. Okay. So hopefully that will help a little bit with our high rent. We just put in another cemetery over here on, I don't even know what this street's called. I can't even find it. Hold on. Let's zoom out. There's a cemetery floating around. Here it is. Well, it's called Cemetery Street, if you can believe that. And it looks like there are hearses out, and it is being used. So I think these needs will take care of themselves. Doesn't look like we have any major traffic issues. Let's go ahead and just take a quick gander at our traffic situation. So our traffic flow is steady. There are some high busy spots, but for the most part, traffic is flowing just fine in this city. We've had some trouble. Got a text message coming in. We've had some trouble with this street, but I think we got that flushed out. We haven't really expanded over into here, which we really need to do at some point in time. And we brought this bridge over. What's this bridge called? Willow Street. And what I would like to see is some industrial right along the coastline here, just like over here. The question is, do I want to kind of finish industrializing this area here? And I think I do. I really wish this wasn't here. I would like to extend this road out. You have to forgive my text messages. I have some old friends that are meeting together. I have moved halfway across the country, and they're sending me photos of them out dining together. and that's just wonderful. I miss them all very much. Anyway, back into this. You're not here for me. You're here for the city building. I am sorry. If I remember, I'll try to cut that part out. So I'd like to see some towers built up around this area here. Some, you know, and I don't know how we're going to do that. Whether it be with some high density buildings here. I'm just thinking the best way to do this. I think that's a good idea, actually, because that will take care of a little bit of our need. I think it will look really cool, and I'll give some options for these businesses here. We're going to do one there and one there. I'm hoping that these are fairly big buildings. They should be something like this. So when you come across this bridge into the main part, oh boy, we got a skyscraper going up in flames over there. We'll check that out. Look at these neon signs. Isn't that cool? I've never noticed that before. Wow. Let's go check out this fire that's going on. I love this. We're just gonna stay in this this view. That's kind of cool. Looks like that abandoned building caught fire. You know, fortunately it is abandoned. Fire is dispatched, it looks like. And it looks like maybe a car crash happened, and that's what caught the building on fire. So that's interesting. Because there's some major things. We've got fire trucks showing up pretty quickly here. There must be a fire station nearby. I know we put one somewhere around this area. So it looks like the police and fire and rescue are here to try to take care of the situation. This fire truck is parked very poorly. There we go. So the abandoned building is still burning, but we'll just have to wait and see. It doesn't look too bad right now. It's just a small little flame at the very top. It looks like a lighthouse almost. So if you're out and about on Swordfish Street, you might want to detour around the College District area. Look at that. Well, we got road work showing up to help clear these vehicles. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. Securing accident site. That's cool. Is this building still on fire? No. Got one fire out. The city car has burnt down. I didn't know vehicles could burn down, so that's pretty cool. So they are taking care of everything there. That is pretty neat, I have to say. That is pretty neat. There is a way to, I think, get some good views in the city. I'm not sure how to do that. We might try taking a snapshot here. We got some traffic problems, that's for sure. Before we do that, let's try to solve our problems. So traffic is backing up, and it looks like it's all because of this intersection here. Let's see. Can we throw a stop sign just that way, and that way is just no stop sign, right? Oh man, that's a four-way or three-way stop. We can't have that. We really want a stop sign just right here. That's not something that's an option. Would a red light be better? I almost say no. We need to come up with a solution. So I moved at stop sign. I think what we might move, and if you hear my cat in the background, she is very upset that I'm spending attention with you guys and not with her. We're going to remove those crosswalks. This one here anyway. We're also going to remove this crosswalk. There's nothing over there for people to cross. There's no reason for people to cross in right there. As a matter of fact, I don't want anyone crossing. This is going to be we don't want people crossing at this intersection. And that right there seems to have fixed our problems. We got vehicles parked there. Let's see if we can. What's going on here? Transporting. Why are you not moving? What is your intention? Destination. I'm not quite sure what this guy's doing, but he's causing all the trouble. This will fix itself here in a moment. Once traffic gets moving again. We're backed up, but not too bad. So everything will fix itself here, I believe, pretty quickly. Maybe, possibly. Can I upgrade this circle by chance? With, maybe 3 roads? Would that, see, that's what an upgrade. I don't think I can upgrade the circle itself. So. Okay. We're going to keep an eye on this. I think it will fix itself eventually. I'm hoping it does. We've definitely solved this problem, but I'm just going to speed up the game and see what happens. I'd like to take a few memento moris. So these guys are all wanting to merge, but they're not carrying on through. I see the problem. I mean, the roundabout is not functioning like it needs to. Before entering the slower Largo, so what we need to do, savoring the vivacious anti-pasto. So, without further ado, let's raise the curtain and begin.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely.
We definitely are getting more and more problems here. I'm not so sure how to fix this, guys.
Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps, yes. In the
People are wanting to go this way and this way. What's out this way? There's nothing out here right now, but everyone's wanting to go that way.
Thank you,
probably to hop on this road right here, College Avenue. That makes sense.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business
if we tore down this roundabout and put a bigger one in,
there's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
So right now, we already have a fairly big one in. We have the biggest one in, okay. If I upgraded this road, that doesn't really do anything for me. I'm thinking if I switch this down to one lane in this direction, that might. I don't even think that's possible, is it? No. I mean, it's possible. Probably there. Then I'm gonna have problems with the building because they won't be next to a road on that one side. Oh man. Trying to fix roundabouts is a nightmare. I'm not sure how to do it. We're just gonna let traffic back up right there right now. Is everything else okay throughout the city? So, would we be better having a red light here? I almost think we would be better having a red light. First off, let's get rid of this crosswalk. Yeah, we need crosswalks, but not at the expense of slowing everything down. I don't even know if that's going to make a difference for anything whatsoever, but it might. So what's going on here? I mean, it's just like, guys, can you just merge? Okay, he's going. What do you do? He just did what all the way around a circle. I mean, that's half the problem right there. Where's he going? Look. Okay, he's going that way. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's moving. It's moving, but not as much as it needs to move. You know, I'm going to do something that I shouldn't do. Oh, I can't. Now, where does that put red lights at? I'm just curious. It doesn't. See, I was trying to do like a Washington, D.C. roundabout where they have red lights at some of the junctions going around it, which is not probably the greatest idea, but it does work, I guess, for them. I love this view. Just love this view. Look at our office buildings we built. That's great. It's just what we wanted for coming over this and just seeing a busy... I mean, I just like this. It just looks so cool. You're driving along. So what would happen? Okay, hear me out. What would happen if we got rid of this roundabout? We do a bridge all the way to here. We kind of do a little squiggly line right along here. With that, so we wouldn't be able to change our direction here, but we could do like a, I don't know. No, I just don't think that would look right. Traffic is moving. I mean, it is moving. It's not backed up like it was, so we'll just let it be for right now. We're going to continue to work down in this area, though. I'd like to get some more high density buildings right in there. And what we're going to do is put some industry down on this side here. And that will probably take up all of our industrial needs. And what I'm going to do is zone it this way, because I might put little bridges in potentially. That's a potential thing or something, just in case we want waterfront access for some reason. And that takes care of our industrial need. We need some more row houses. We need more low residential. We can probably fit some low residential into the fish district back here. We also have the college. Is this even a district over here? Fish district, College Commons, Willow Commons. I think we've always called this the Chevron district. Why don't we go ahead and actually make this an official district? So I want to turn off snapping. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna bring this down like this. I have a plan to my madness here. And what I'm going to do is bring this all the way back to just right here for right now. We got our bus depot back here. All the way down to Main Street, but not including Main Street. Okay, this is going to be Chevron, Oh, how do I want to call this? Chevron, let's call it the Chevron District. That's what we've been calling it. Main Street Branch, I don't think that's supposed to be there. I thought Main Street Branch, Main Branch Street, Main Street Branch. We're gonna have to do some of these roads up. Now, what I wanted to also do was add another district right in this area. And I'm going to incorporate everything down to here. Did somebody build in this guy's front yard? I don't think you were supposed to build there, sir. We'll have to take a look at that. We're going to come right down here. Right to really this circle. We're going to cut across. We're going to include this side. This might not make any sense. You know, it probably doesn't make any sense, and that's okay. I don't care if it makes sense to anyone else. This is going to be the Chevron Commons. I mean, this is our commercial district, if you will, for everyone that lives here. Now, something that we can do since we have the money is just look at shelters. And I'm really not a big fan of the shelters, as you already know. I don't know how they work. There's no evacuation buttons. There's no routes. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So if anyone can just let me know if there's a good tutorial on these shelters, I'd really appreciate that. We're going to put it probably up here with these high residential buildings. I think that would be smart to have a little place. Does it fit right there? Oh, there's a park there. Up here. And I guess I could put it right along this side too. There's a path there. Let's put it right here. Okay. And that was only 35,000. And that's going to cover down to here. And let's do another one inside the Chevron district itself. And let's put it near this roundabout for right now. And what I'm going to do is not so much this one, but this one, because we have all these high residential buildings, I'm going to make this. We got a building that fell down. Oh boy. I'm going to make this where it is. Let's see, I think we have to go into the district policy. No. Oh, select operating districts. Just the college commons. That's all. If you're not in the college commons, you cannot shelter. There's way too many people that live here that are going to need a shelter at some point in time. So it looks like they tore down this old abandoned building. This one has collapsed, and that's quite a shame. So we're going to continue to look at placing some homes, low residential homes, I think over in a fish district. We're just going to finish up the fish district, maybe bring it and expand it down to like here. And I don't want to include this major highway. I want to kind of just ride next to it. That way, if I want to do a gated community later, it doesn't affect the major highway here. But just something like that, I think will. One node there, so I can bring this one down, so I can put some buildings. I think that's fine. Okay. So let me bring up on my phone names of fishes. Let's see, what do we have? College Avenue. Okay, that's fine. I can stay like that. But usually we were trying to stick with fish names. College Road. We got College Avenue and College Road. Okay. Garnett Street. Is Garnett a fish? Or was that something that just
A
needed
driving
change?
advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
About Minnow
Please
Street.
exercise caution if you must drive.
And then
try
we
to
can
stay off the
have
streets until conditions improve.
like
This has
Bass
been a local
Street
public
and
service announcement.
Carp Street or something like
You're
that.
back with
So
Second Moon Radio,
let's go
your
ahead
second musical home from home. So
and we're going to have this be a closed
hour.
end on this side
Tonight
here.
we are doing a
So
musical
let's
tour
pick a small road.
Italian
Matter of fact, let's go with a
art and
narrow road.
Que bon,
Kind of like
as
an
they
alley.
say.
It's
And
not going to
an
be
aria
connected.
inspired by the
Can I fit in a...
endless vivant.
we might actually be able to...
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming.
I kind of like the idea of possibly having this here. Can we do that without tearing down any buildings?
You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local shop
no.
Or so my wife tells me.
I don't think so. I
That's
think it's
good for
the same
business
size.
and good for
That'd
the
be really
community.
cool if we could
Thanks, Jim.
pull this off.
We'll be back after this.
Not seeing any way to do that though.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic
Okay, we might put a sidewalk in
accident,
right there or
somewhere,
something.
in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
So let's go
But
ahead
if
and
you're
run
planning a
this
quick trip
down
out, you might want to wait a
to
little while
here.
until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Bring that down there, and let's do a little branch right here. This didn't go exactly like I wanted it to. We're just going to run this all the way down like this. Something like that. I don't like this end. Let's see if we can just edit this one section here. Oops, took a little too much off. I wish there was a way I could de-zone, like if there was a button under zoning where you could ban zoning along a road that would normally have zoning. That way I can get bigger spaces on this side for housing. That's what I would prefer. So I wish that was a feature in the game. It's a little better. Can I drag, click and drag? Is that something? I've seen other people do that, but I don't know how it's done. Let's bring this alley out. I mean, I'd rather just have a sharp bend than no, you know, it'll work. It's gonna work. So I don't like that this is all one road. We're gonna fix that problem right now with just like a little thing right there, and that should change that into 2. We're gonna have, what do we say? Bass Drive, and we'll have Carp Drive. Okay, and that will work on there. Let's get these houses built. Are these all zoned? Does it tell me? Does it? I think this is all North American style. So make sure we are selected for North American, and then we will go ahead and put some really cool buildings in. Let's go ahead and put this place like right here. A little house there, it's fine. Add people all the way down this side. Might do like a little park right there, so we'll wait and see. Oh! This painter is known the world over, but chooses to live in your city. Well, that's Fine and dandy. Welcome to our city. Okay. As far as this road here, I mean, again, I wish I could make that a little bit bigger, but I just can't. Let's try our best to get all these spots. Okay, let's see how this works. I mean, it's coming down a little bit. Got some parking issues along here still. And what we might end up doing is adding another parking zone and maybe some more high-rise eventually as we need them. Commercial. You know, we have this commercial strip right here. Let's see what else we can do with that. So these are actually mixed, aren't they? Yeah, it's not a true commercial strip. I mean, it is, but there's a lot of apartments there. On this side right here, I'm thinking of just doing some high density commercial. So we'll let that go. Let's check out that traffic problem while people are building and moving in. So that has worked itself out. I'm not sure what exactly happened there, if we just had an influx of traffic. It seems to have worked itself out, so I'm glad we didn't do anything major. Let's see if we can do a little building or something there. Just to add some more dimension to this. I love this view. This is my favorite view right now in the whole city. I think we were going to try to see. I have no clue how to use this. Let's see. Lens, camera, weather, environment, hide UI, take a photo. Can we take a photo and I can use that as a screenshot? Let's back up a little bit. I want to get those skyscrapers in the background. You know what, we're going to do a couple little things. So right here, we're not going to really ever have anything built there. Let's do this area up with trees. The city wants this to look really good, is what I hear. So they're hiring a contractor to come in and put trees in. Nice bushy trees. A bunch of them. And really, it's just easier for me to do it this way, I think. And we're going to grab all these and throw in here too. As these grow up, I think they will really add a lot. Just trying to get them in here as best as I can. Okay. Wait for those to grow up before we take a photo, I think. So we got some fire, which is not good. We got multiple fires going on here. There's a fire station somewhere around here, I believe. So let's check that out. We got one way out here, one out here. We don't really, well, we got several fires in the city, actually. We really should probably expand that coverage over here at some point in time. I know that's a little expensive to do, though. But Chicken Lane has some fires going on. It's not good. The city is burning. It's never a good thing. So let's see where our response is. People have perished in this fire. And they're on their way. They're almost there. I think near the college we might put a fire station. And if we did that, that would give us one right here. I know we don't have any big fire stations, but I find those godly expensive. and huge. Expensive and huge. So, kind of wish this place right here would not make it that way. Oh, I didn't know these beacon things made I didn't know they made noise. Okay, so people didn't make it there. Yeah, it's unfortunate for them. Oh, right there, that we could put one right here. Look at that. That fits. Fits just fine right there. And what we can do is, people are wanting some commercial. We can just finish. Well, there's a lot of houses there. We can finish this off, making it look nice with some trees along here. And we're going to do a little cluster back here. A couple right along here. And what I might do is just grab, for kicks and giggles, a couple other trees just to break it up a little bit, and we'll put them in clusters. Okay, and let's finish up with a couple more pine trees, just filling in the area. And this will grow up to be really a nice little forest area for the people to enjoy. We don't need people looking at the side of the fire station, so we're gonna just throw some pine trees right along here. And we're gonna de-zone that right there, so people don't build there. Okay, what else do we have going on? Got another skyscraper looks like being put up here in the College Commons. That's wonderful. A lot of low demand for low residential. Take a look at that here in a moment. Medium residential, lots of demand for that. Let's take a look at that medium residential problem, because right along here, why did we leave this empty? Was it because of the bus terminal? And that very well might be a good reason to leave that empty, because I'd imagine that would be a little bit noisy. But we might be able to throw some homes right down through here. Just taking a look at everything, how we want to do this. Right down through here could be some residential properties. We got a little parking lot there, so we might end up moving that parking lot actually. And I think what we're gonna do, if we did move that parking lot, could I
a driving advisory has been issued for
put
the
a bigger
immediate
one in?
area due to poor road conditions.
just put
Please
two in?
exercise caution if you must
I'm gonna
drive,
put another one in
and try
there.
to stay off the
Let's raise
streets
this up
until conditions
to
improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
That was
40
truly superfluous.
and 40.
Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon
Okay.
Radio, the station of levitated
And
taste.
then we can go ahead
No.
with our row housing along here.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth
And that
slowing
is
down.
taking care of that
And
need
if you can,
tremendously.
plan your trip outside.
Parking is going to be a major problem along this
I'd
road,
rather
but
wait
I
an
think
hour in
we'll be
traffic than
okay.
have to start
Look
thinking
at
about
people.
everything all the
I
time.
feel sorry for the
Besides,
people who
if
have
I
to
did
walk.
that,
We're
I'd
going
never
to put
get
a
anywhere.
big parking lot
Industry in the
in
region is on the rise, and when business is doing well,
right over
that
here.
floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
And what I'm going to do is make this one way. I don't want to create a big intersection problem. That's going to do that probably. But we can address that if we need to down the road. 90 degrees right there. Okay, that's fine. And let's go ahead and see about doing a fairly large parking lot right here. Okay, why don't we do something fancy too? Do a row of bushes. Just to beautify this area a little bit. And I'm going to bring it all the way up like it's going to connect into the parking lot. And then what we can do is get some commercial buildings right along here. I'm going to go with low density commercial. Fill that in a little bit, and that should take and alleviate some traffic or parking problems. Hopefully, that's the hope. What we'll do is just throw some paths down. These paths are not necessarily a permanent thing, but I mean it's connected, right? Yeah, it's just temporary thing in case we need it for right now. Let's take a look at the city. We got rent problems. We're doing good on money, so let's go ahead and lower our taxes even more. Hopefully that solves some of our high rent problems. We got some traffic congestion coming into the city, actually, which surprises me because I don't know why it's slow. But what we can do to fix that is maybe throw in an extra lane. Just to speed things along. Looks like we got a lot of traffic coming in. And I'll tell you what's happening. I know why we have traffic. Everyone's moving in. So everyone that just bought a home along here, everyone, so that traffic will work itself out. That's just a one-time influx. So, I mean, we have increased our capacity a little bit for traffic, but it's just a one-time influx. It's not something we need to worry about right now. Matter of fact, as we get down here, we're going to see, I can almost guarantee we're going to see traffic problems maybe at this circle, and most definitely probably at this circle as they come into town. So it's just something that we just need to be prepared for. There goes the airplane. Let's see. How's our school system doing? Okay, we're doing. How's our high school? Where's our high school at? Over here. Okay. It's okay. I don't know why more people don't go to high school. I never see anything happening to this track. Never see any football games or anything, which is disappointing. What's going on here? Lots of parking down here. I don't know why. But what we're going to do right here is throw in a couple parks. I think that would be a good spot for it. So, I don't know, a small park, large park? Small park at the end. Maybe a dog park as well down here. And that should make some people happy. There's a park area over there. Actually, that'd be really good for a campfire site, wouldn't it? So we'll throw that in there right now and just wait and see how this all goes. These buildings are doing well. Aren't those our low-income housing? Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought they were. Maybe we rezoned it at some point in time. No, I think they're still low-income housing. We still are having some problem with high rent. So what we can do actually to help that, right here there's a little gap. I mean, this was a little row house area, but I think we might try to put in some low rent housing right along here. With a room for a parking lot potentially. Let's see if anyone bites at the chance to build there. And if they don't, that might one day turn into a park zone. Well, you know, actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to do row housing. We're going to do row housing right there. We do need it, and people aren't really parking on the street too badly, so I think we're okay with adding some row housing. I bet you that was left empty for parking lots, but... And this was an American theme, right? You can't tell that. I can't tell if that is or not, but I think it is. I think the Chevron district was when we got into the European themed housing. Okay, fuel plant. Fuel production of all types happens there. That's wonderful. So, oh, I forgot about this mansion. It's going to give us +6 well-being. I mean, that's great. You know, we might hire this famous painter that lives in the city to teach at the college campus and build him his own, you know, place right here in this corner of the college campus to add to our backstory. We got a lot of people that live right in here that could really use some well-being. Crime scene, it looks like. We'll take a look at our police situation here. But yeah, I think that would be kind of cool because I think we are... I don't think there's anything more we can do as far as the college goes. College, the next thing is university. But I don't think there's any more college buildings that can be added. So we can kind of just say that that's a college building. And what we'll do is have like this little driveway that comes right off of here. Just like that. Curves right over here and comes right like this to a mini circle. And then we can go ahead, grab this building and put it right here. And at the same time, we just want to tell the college kids that this is a special place. You don't necessarily want to, you know, this is where somebody lives. You know, a tenured professor of the arts, yes, but we want you to stay out. We don't necessarily want you bothering this guy. So he's going to have, and these are going to be kind of close together, kind of like a wall. Just right along here. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't actually like that. I can't select them though to delete them worth anything. So we're gonna beautify this building, this professor's building. And kind of just make sure he has his own area. And you never know, we might have another professor move in here too. If we get access to another building. So this is just for, you know, yeah, usually we use this for property lines, but this is just more for to tell the college kids, hey, you can come back here, but be respectful. This is
a driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area
a special
due to poor road conditions.
area.
Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile,
that works.
Drive safe.
I think that works. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, that kind of, you know, I can believe that. I can believe that some the college would do that. Heck, the college I went to did that, so I can totally believe. There was an old mansion on campus, and I'd actually go. You could go into it, and part of it was open to the public, and you could study in it, and no one was ever there. I'd go in there and study all the time. I hear a police car somewhere. It sounds like probably responding to this crime scene. So okay, that's pretty cool. What else can we do? I see we're coming up to that 1 hour mark, and we're just going to take a look at our congestion problems that we're having. Nothing too crazy, just a vehicular accident over here. Police are dispatched. He's almost there. Looks like he's doing something. He's working, so he's slowing things down a little bit. It looks to me that things are going well. Housing and commercial needs are still astronomical. Let's see how we can do with some commercial buildings right along here. We'll let that part of College Avenue grow up a little bit. I can see some side streets with some commercial some residential areas, low-income residential areas. This road just following the coastline, industrial down this way. Yeah, I can see that. So nothing major in this episode. The city still looks fairly similar. I mean, we've got some traffic congestion, but that's all the people trying to move in. I'm not too worried about that right now. We're keeping up with things. The low rent, I mean, the high rent problem is you know, throughout the city, but it will hopefully simmer down a little bit. We built our residential professor's mansion, if you will. At least that's going to be our storyline with this at the college campus. What else did we do in this episode? Put in a couple emergency shelters, and I know we added a fire station somewhere, right here, a little firehouse. So that should serve this whole area down here. I'm not too worried. We might add one over here eventually. So yes. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. I'm SwiftOwl7. This is SwiftOwl7 Gaming. Until next time, bye.